Welcome to Hot Boxing Talking. This week we spoke to Chris the Heat Van Heerden about his great win last week in Las Vegas. And of course we had our weekly chat with Cyril and Hadron. This is the Hot Boxing Talk. So it's that time of the week where the two gentlemen join me by my side. Hayden, let me start with you. Johnny Miller, Kevin Lerena. Was it a premature stoppage?
Yeah, so the first time I watched it, I thought, because in the crowd from the angle where I was, it looked like he took too many punches and he pushed him down and he couldn't get up. But then in retrospect, he did take too many punches and the referee probably could have given a count, but it was well within his rights not to as well.
Do you think it was a fair stoppage?
Too many unanswered punches. It was a fair stoppage.
Now, what does this win mean for Kevin Lerena? Because apparently he was behind on points. And he came from behind, so credit to him for coming back. What does this win mean for him?
Well, it definitely shows that he does have that comeback ability as well. Not necessarily on points, but that comeback to come back and knock the guy out. So it does mean good things for him. He just needs to get more and more experience to build himself.
Tough loss for Johnny Miller. Where does this leave him?
Sure, that's a tough one. He's taken a lot of punishment lately. Obviously, he was stopped by Kevin Lerena. His last fight against Usyk, he was stopped. He took a lot of punches against Masterneck. It's a tough one. It's tough to say. Where does he go? I don't see him going further internationally. I don't know where he goes locally as well.
Keeping it local, Simpiwe Vicheka had a good win on the weekend. Tough Japanese guy. What should be the next fight for Vicheka? Because my opinion is they should throw him in for a legitimate world championship right now.
Yeah, look, he's on that level and he keeps on beating the guys they're dishing up locally here and they're bringing over from overseas here at the Orient Theatre. Definitely in the States, definitely against someone of the ability of Done again. Maybe he could do that fight again.
Nomeva had a good win against a guy that really wasn't on his level, took care of business. Sio getting knocked out, shocking?
Yeah, I was shocked, but the Japanese fighters always bring that. They've always got that quality, so... Yeah, but it was surprising.
So the star of the show this week was Chris the Heat Van Heerden speaking to us in your Hot Boxing Talk. So I'm going to put you guys on the spot. He basically alluded to fighting Paul Kamanga. Who wins that fight?
On points, I'd go for Chris. He's got more experience at that top level. He's fought the best of the best in Errol Spence. I think the experience is going to come to the fore. Paul's still very young. Maybe too soon to take that fight against Chris.
How do you see the fight going?
I agree with Hayden. I think Chris is just too experienced and he'll just outwork Paul.
Okay, so Tiko Mavleti is the IBO welterweight champ. Chris and Tiko.
No, as well. Chris again. I think this would be an easier fight for Chris than against Paul for me because just boxing ability alone.
And Tiko and Chris?
Once again, Chris outworks him.
Yeah, okay, so Paul Kamanga, Tiko.
You see, I'm gonna go for Paul on that one. I believe Paul's gonna outbox him. He's gonna
frustrate him.
He's gonna he's gonna punch him, hold him, and he's gonna ground out a decision.
I think that's a 50-50 fight. I think Paul, yes, you will outbox him. He'd be ahead on points, but you can't deny Tiko's power, and that could be the difference.
Triple G stopping as expected, quick and easy. What's next for him? It has to be Canelo. It has to be Canelo.
Absolutely.
But if it's not Canelo, who?
It's hard to see who else. I mean, if Khan gets a victory against Canelo, maybe we can make a case. But
Billy
I see Khan
Saunders
going down. Billy Joe Saunders. Yeah, it could make a good fight.
Same way though, right?
Again, another knockout to Golovkin.
His performance was expected. How does he go against Canelo if that fight happens now? Well, Canelo has to be Khan, but if that happens,
6 rounds. That's it. Golovkin takes it in 6 rounds.
Well, we could speak here for 6 minutes, but we just don't have the time. The two gentlemen have spoken right here on Hot Boxing Talk. So no stranger here on Hot Boxing Talk is Chris the Heat Van Heerden, out here on holiday in South Africa. Chris, welcome back on Hot Boxing Talk. It's always a pleasure to see you and be in your presence. Tell us about your fights headlining in Vegas. What was that experience like?
Unbelievable experience. First fight in Las Vegas, main event, CBS Sport, big network, and you know what? I've been in the gym ever since the Errol Spence loss. I was in the gym every day, so I got the call 3 weeks out, but I knew I'm in condition. I'm ready to take it. I saw the opportunity, and fighting in Vegas, unbelievable.
So it was a majority decision. The guy pushed you more than you thought he would, or?
Yeah, he's a pleasure fighter. To go look at his fights, he's a come forward fighter all the time. So we knew what to prepare for. And coming out the first 3 rounds, he came out steaming, so I just had to find my rhythm. And going into round 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we got the rhythm, made him miss, but the way he came out in round 1, he came out in round 10. Big pressure fighter.
Okay, you also got Eric Brown in your corner now, also world-renowned, world-class trainer, works with Peter Cullen as well. What's that experience like?
You know what? I'm a type of fighter, and I'll call it out and I'll say it straight. I'm the type of fighter that needs a trainer's attention. And that's what I'm getting from Eric Brown. Unbelievable trainer, a lot of knowledge. You know, he's been in a Kronk's gym. He's been working with Paulie Malignaggi for 6 years. He's been working with Zab Judah, Peter Cullen, and learning from Freddie as well.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
He's the type of, he's passionate.
And he's in the gym all day long.
Every day, all day long, I'm getting the attention I need.
Okay, let's talk about Errol Spence. Wicked win against Chris Algieri. Makes your loss actually look like, you know, like I'm always going to say, like I've said it before, when he becomes a superstar, which I believe he will be, your loss is going to look very credible in your record.
Absolutely. You know what? We fought on the same night. I fought in Vegas, he fought in New York. And in my mind, I was like, if this guy stops Chris Algieri before 8, that makes me look good.
Well, you didn't stop him,
and
he pulverized him.
in 5.
Yeah.
And I still say it, go look at his fight. He could not put me down on a jaw. He couldn't. You know, he did put me down once, but that's it. So him beating Algieri the way he did makes my loss look not
Very
too
credible.
bad.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were talking off camera. You said you got a fight lined up in June in America, probably Vegas again. After that, what's next for you?
You know what? Like I said, we negotiations, talk about a fight back in Vegas around about the end of June. I haven't fought in South Africa for 4 years now. And my name has gone so big, I've got the support. I've got the name to sell out a crowd. I've got the name. And not being here for 4 years, I want to come back by the end of the year. And I want to have a fight in South Africa. That is my
Is there
plan.
anyone specific that you would like to fight here in South Africa?
I want to fight the best guy in South Africa at the moment. And who's that? That's Paul Kamanga. And
So Chris Van Heerden, are you calling him out?
I'm not calling. I'm just saying I want to be the best guy.
Okay, so let's
I want
just
to
say-
be. I want to be the best guy. And Paul Kamanga is the best guy. I want to show that I need to be respected for what I've achieved, and I got to show that I am the best welterweight in this country. That comes out of this country in this era. I am the best.
Okay, so let's say that fight gets made. How does the fight go?
I'll beat Paul Kamanga.
How?
Might even stop him later on.
You've heard it from Chris the Heat.
I might even stop him later on. I know what I know. Paul, I respect Paul. We're friends, we talk, we're good mates, no bad blood between me and Paul. I just feel that I don't get the respect I deserve, and if the fight comes down, I will be victorious. Paul's got an O on his name, and that is pressure. I don't have that O anymore. Paul has got a lot of pressure on him.
Can you hear the slight American accent? He's been staying in the States for a couple of years now. Chris the Heat Van Heerden speaking to us right here on Hot Boxing Talk. So the end of the show comes, and we'll catch you again from myself, Colin, Norma Ganjani, Nathan, and Hayden Jones. This is the Hot Boxing Talk.